going to tell you about the whispers. This is a story I do not tell often. I promise sincerely that this has scared me for life. And although I looked into psychology, explanations, and reasoning as to why, I never found the reason. I searched and searched for what I heard and natural explanations for what occurred. They remain unsatisfactory. When I was a child, I was scared of the dark. I swore to my mother I heard voices in it. They were not evil, but they were not familiar, and so they scared me. It was not uncommon in the middle of the night for me to wake up and hear whispers, as I would call them when my mom was asking. She figured they were bumps in the night. Typical kid's nightmare, she would say. A material nightmare. A spark of imagination, would you say? I tried often to explain to her that it was more than that they sounded different from one another the way people's voices do. On some nights I would get so scared from those whispers that I would sleep in my mom's bed with her. It was an added bonus. The bathroom was directly across of her room for late night tinkles. I should add at this point, when walking out into the hallway to go directly to the bathroom, you look directly down the stairs that would lead you to my living room on the first floor, as my mom's bedroom was on the second floor. One night, around Christmas, I awoke and felt the need to relieve myself. I walked out from the door that distinctly heard the phrase, "Come rolling up the hallway." And to my astonishment, a red light, almost like a spotlight, was cast upon me. The wall at the very bottom of the stairs that I had no other source. It was there by itself, and I was transfixed by it. Being a little kid, and it only being a few days from Christmas, I knew it was Santa. How else could he get into the house? I know I was being a good boy. I was so excited I began walking downstairs to greet him, picking up the pace after the second step as it began to creep off the wall and fade into the darkness in my living room. That was when I heard him. A very strong, masculine, different from the first, not all like my father's. No, to say he isn't masculine, it was distinguishingly different. It said, "Stop right now. Go back up those stairs." I listened, and I turned around, and what happened next I am not sure. I would believe if someone had told me the same story. After reaching the top of the stairs, I heard a very large crash that sent me running back to my mother's bed, where I jumped straight under the covers and stayed there the whole night. When I awoke the next morning, the poinsettia lights, little Christmas flower lights like the old red my mother had put on the railing downstairs, were pulled straight down to the bottom of the stairs, some broken from what seemed like a fierce, forceful tear lying in a single pile. The dry sink in my living room had fallen from the wall. My mother could not explain it. My father worried that we had been victims of a home invasion. My sister was crying. There was nothing missing. Nobody had broken in. There had not seemed to be any reason this had happened. And then I saw it. I kept quiet about it because I was so afraid that I could not force words out of my mouth. There, on the edge of the wooden, dry sink, which had been facing, were 3 indentions, where the finish on the wood had been worn, almost as if it had a forceful grip. Something down there grabbed it and threw it down. That was the bang. That's what I heard. I was mortified. After that day, I never heard a single voice again. I do not like to imagine what was waiting downstairs for me that night. I also must mention that this home was rather large. Lots of space. I wonder every day what could have been down there. I wonder every day what kind of explanation I could come up with as to why our house had been destroyed, why something had been thrown down with such force, and why there was nowhere for anything to enter our home. Our home was not one that was easily broken into. We had alarms. We had ways of protecting our home, and it was surrounded by this massive gate. There was no way in to our property without being noticed. There were cameras everywhere except for the living room. And I've searched and searched for explanations and reasons as to why this happened. What happened? What did I hear? Where were the voices coming from? Was it just me? I don't think so. Shortly after, we ended up moving away from the property and got a new place. This was when I was a very child. To this day, I still do not know what happened in the house. But I never want to find out.